Hello everyone. If you are in the chat room, you can say hi to me, okay? So I know who you are. Okay, hello Isabella and Sophia. Nice to meet you. You're very on time this week. Yeah, very good job. Do you know what we learned last week? What are the different shapes, you know? We have a square, we have a circle, a triangle. What else? What was the last shape? I can't really remember. Can you guys help me out? What other shapes, you know, I can try to draw? Okay, that's right. It's a rectangle. Very good job. Rectangle. Do you happen to know any other shapes? If you did the homework, I would have taught you something called octagram. Octagon. Octagon. I can build a house with the shapes below. Okay, that's what we did, right? What other cool things can we draw? Let's see. Oh, I can draw a birdhouse. House lives on a tree. Make it 3D. Okay, does anyone know how many sides does the octagon have? An octagon. Do you know what word is like an octagon? An octopus. Octopus got how many legs? Okay, you can think about it. Let me try to draw an octopus. Gulu, gulu, gulu. Give it a smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. It's an octopus. So you see, octa, octa. How many sides does it have? Does anyone know? That's right. It has 8 sides. Let me try to draw the 8 sides for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I try my best. This is an octagon. Okay, it's 5:30 now. Okay, I'll introduce myself. I am Teacher Chiong. I am the K2 in charge in the Singapore Think Academy. Today, we'll be doing the second lesson of the Geometry Booster Camp. Okay, so last week we had our first lesson. We learned about the 4 basic shapes: a square, circle, triangle, and a rectangle. We also learned how to draw different things with it, right? But today, we'll be learning something slightly harder. We'll be learning how to split the shapes. So let's see. Firstly, does anyone remember what shape this is? This is a triangle, right? But this time he has an extra name. He's not just a triangle. He is a regular triangle. Okay, regular means what? Let's take a look. So, why do we call it a regular triangle? Firstly, how many sides does it have? It has 1, 2, 3. It has 3 straight sides. Okay, and now let's see the checklist. My sides are all the same. Now, if you have your worksheet with you, you will see that there's a blank on your worksheet over here. My sides are all the, start with S, you should write down same. I'll give you some time to write it down. Okay, but over here, meanwhile, let me check. Are the sides the same? They have to be the same length, right? All the sides. I'll put a tick over here. The sides are all the same. Now, what about the corners? How many corners does it have? It also has 3 corners, right? 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner. Now, the size of the corner must also be the same. All right, let's take a look. This corner looks the same size as this one, which looks the size as this one. All right, so the corners are all the same. Now, if we have both of these conditions checked, it means that this is a regular shape. So this is called a regular triangle. Now, you may have guessed, we don't just have regular triangles. We also have regular rectangles, regular pentagons, regular octagons, regular many shapes. But today, we will just focus on the regular triangle first, okay? Because this is the easiest shape to draw. Okay, now let's take a look. What are we going to do with this? So we're going to first find out which are the regular triangles. Okay, remember the rules. It must be the same what? Same sides. And it also must be the same corners. Let me write it down. Same sides and same corners. Now the first shape that I have here is obviously a regular triangle. Let's look. The sides are here. They all look like the same size. Okay, I'll call it the same size. Now what about the corners? One corner, two corner, three corner. They all look the same to me. So this is a regular triangle. Let me just circle this. Oh, let me circle it bigger. This is a regular triangle. Now let's check out the next one. Is this a regular triangle? Now you may say that the sides look the same, but actually it's not. This side is much longer than the other two sides. Let me draw with another color. Let's do orange. Okay, look at the red one. The red side is a lot longer than the yellow sides. Okay, so this is not a regular triangle. We can also check the corners. This corner is so small compared to this one. This one is so big, right? So we already know that it's not the same sides, not the same corners. So this is not a regular triangle. Let me put a cross. What about the next one? We have this one. Again, this one doesn't have the same corners or the same sides. So immediately we can put a cross on it. Very good job. Now, I hope you guys are following. We only want same sides and same corners. Next one. Is this a regular triangle? I want you to think about it and type in the chat yes or no. Is this a regular triangle? Okay, I will show you the next two. You tell me yes, yes, no, 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 or no, no, yes. Can give it a try. Okay, I see some answers already. Okay. I'll give it 10 more seconds. Is it yes, 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 no, 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 or yes, no, yes? Okay, let's review the answers for the first one. Over here, we have the sides over here, like this. Okay, I don't think the sides look the same. This side over here looks a lot longer than the rest. So this is not a regular triangle. Okay, what about the other one? The other one looks very sharp. This corner is not the same as the rest. So it's always also wrong. What about the last one? The last one looks okay to me, but that's not how we usually draw a triangle. Okay, but is this a regular triangle? It's an upside down triangle, right? But most importantly, let's check. Is it the same sides? Yes. Is it the same corners? Let's take a look. One corner, two corner, three corner. Oh, they all look the same to me. So is this a regular triangle? Yes, it is. Okay, as long as you check out the two conditions over here, a tick and a tick, then it must be a regular triangle. Okay, so on your paper, I want you to circle the gray one and the brown one, okay, as the regular triangle. Let's move on over here. The first thing we're going to learn today is try to find the hidden regular triangles. Okay, so but firstly, let me introduce you a new shape. What is this shape called? This one, some of you might know. This is a very long name. This is a parallelogram. This is a very long name. This is called a parallelogram. I hope you guys, I think some of you might know what parallel means. It means the two sides will never meet. Okay, I'll teach you guys another day. But our job here is to find the hidden regular triangles. So I put a picture here. We are trying to find shapes like this inside a bigger picture like this, right? How can we do it? Okay, firstly, we need to understand what is a regular triangle. Same sides, same corners. We learned it just now, right? But the next step, we need to draw it out. Okay, those are hidden, right? This parallelogram is made up of many, many regular triangles. Let me show you the first one. Over here, we start with the corners first. Okay, I already see a big part of the triangles, right? Okay, let me write here. Start from the corners and sides. Okay, I want you to write these two words down, corners and sides. So over here, I see a big part of the triangle. All I need to do is to draw the last side, right? Because triangle needs how many sides? How many sides do I need? I need 3 sides, right? So I need to draw the last side like this. Let me use a different color. I will use a blue one. Okay, never mind, a purple one. I think purple is pretty cute. Draw the last side using purple. And I managed to find a regular triangle. Okay, very good job. Now let's find another one. I can also find from the other side, the other corner. Again, I see one side over here and 2 sides over here. Okay, because I need to make sure that the sides are the same length, right? And again, I will find the third side using my purple line. Look over here. Boom, I have another triangle. Wow, remember the triangle must cover the whole shape, okay? Now, how many more triangles do you think I need? Okay, you can try to draw on your own on your worksheet. Type in the chat, how many more triangles do I need? Does anyone know? I have over here, let me draw the hidden line. I have, another triangle. Oh my God, you see? I managed to find all the triangles over here. How many triangles do I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I see someone already tell me I need 2 more only. Okay, very good job. Okay, I'm not sure what your name is. You can type it in the chat so I can praise you with your name out loud. Okay, very good job. So total I have 4. Yes, good job, Qing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, next part. Okay, so let me remind you guys, you need to start from the corners and the sides. I will show you one more example over here. Okay, oops. This is a very weird looking shape. Okay, even though I said this is your turn, I can help you out with the very first part. Okay, but if you already have an idea, go ahead, draw all the triangles out. What's a regular triangle? We need it to be the same sides, same corners. Okay, and then we have to draw it out. We start from where? Start from the corners. Start from the corners. Let me show you. First part. This is my first corner. Do I need one more side for a triangle? Yes, I do. Yeah. Let me use my purple line. And I managed to find a triangle already. Okay, good job to me. Okay, now the answer seems pretty obvious from now. If you can't find any more good corners, you can try to continue for you can continue from the first triangle that we found. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, I made a hidden side over here, right? I can find another side over here, this side. And then to find another triangle, I just need to connect it right down over here. Wow, I already have two triangles. And as you can guess, I only need two more on the other side. Okay, let me draw it out. I have one here, purple one, and then a red one over here. Okay, how many triangles do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good job, guys. I know you can do it. Now, there's one more exercise that we can do over here. Teacher, you may say, this is just a regular triangle. How many triangles do you want me to find? Is it just one? Okay, let me give you a hint. There are 4 regular triangles over here. Okay, I will give you about 1 minute to try. Okay, don't worry if you can't find it out because this is very, very hard. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute until 5:45. In the meantime, if you need some help, I will secretly draw my first triangle over here. Okay, I will do it very, very slowly. Ooh. Okay, so for those of you who are watching, take a look. I already have my first triangle at the top. One. And another hint. One of the triangles is upside down. Which one is upside down, I wonder? You know what can help? If we start from the other corner. Okay, I have another triangle on the left side over here. And then I connect it to find my second triangle. Number 2. And some of you can see already on the other side, I have an upside down triangle in the middle. This is my third one. And of course, this one is the fourth one, the last one over here. I hope you guys got it. This is quite difficult. Okay, so again, regular triangles have same sides, same corners. And to find my triangles in the bigger picture, I need to start from where? Start from the corners and the sides. Okay, very good job. Now, I'm gonna teach you something else now. Just now we were finding regular triangles, right? In a bigger picture. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We will form a bigger picture with many, many small pictures. Let's see. Firstly, I need to introduce you what is tiling. Okay, T-I-L-I-N-G. Tiling. It is not tiling. It is tiling. It comes from the word tile. Okay, you know tile from floor tile? Yeah. So tiling is using one shape and you repeat to form a pattern. So as you see, I have Mr. Rectangle from last week, and I use many rectangles over here. Rectangle, 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 rectangle. But tiling, can I have any holes in the middle? Okay, the first condition is I must have them side by side. Okay, so this is not toweling, huh? This is not toweling. My second one is that I must have no gaps. Okay, can your floor have any holes? No, you must have no gaps. Okay, they are side by side now. Do they have any gaps? Yes, they do. They have one gap here, one gap here, one gap here. This is not a good floor tile. Now, lastly, I must have no overlaps. What's overlaps? Look at this. One Mr. Rectangle, two Mr. Rectangle. Oh no, they're on top of each other. This one, oh, his mouth is covered. Yeah, and I cover another mouth. Now this is so messy. The rectangles are on top of one another, right? So this is also not toweling. Let me show you what is the real toweling. Over here, side by side, no gaps and no overlaps. Toweling should be very neat. Candice, hello. Okay, look at this toweling over here. I put all my rectangles over here, right? And I can repeat. I can put two more rectangles like this. Okay, something like that. Side by side, no gaps and no overlaps. Now we will look at more examples over here. Look at this one. Toweling must be able to repeat forever. So just now we have our Mr. Rectangle over here. Rectangle, rectangle, and then boom, rectangle everywhere. Right, this rectangle must be able to repeat forever. Now you may have spotted this kind of patterns before in your home, in the mall, in nature maybe. Okay, I will show you guys later. But toweling means we put one small shape and we put them together neatly. Okay, no gaps, no overlaps, and repeat forever. Okay, now let's take a look. We learn about what is toweling, what is not toweling. I have three Mr. Circles. Is this toweling? We need to check. Look, we have ABC over here. A says it's side by side. Okay, this is side by side, very good. B says I should have no gaps. But are there any gaps here? Look over here, gaps, 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 gaps. Can I put another circle to cover it? Cannot, right? At most, I will have covered this much. This side will never be covered. So this is not toweling. As long as we have a cross, this is not toweling, okay? No! Okay, we don't even need to check the rest. Now let's take a look at the other one. This is Mr. Square from last week also. This is side by side, no gaps, okay? No overlaps, okay? This is toweling. Okay, on your worksheet, I want you guys to put a tick right below the shapes, right below the toweling. Put a tick over here. Okay, in the previous question, you should put a cross. This one. Okay, I forgot to put a cross. This is not toweling. No. Circle, this one is a no. This one is a yes. What about this one? This is a puzzle piece that we always do at home, okay? I love to play this kind of games. So you see the shape itself is really, really weird. But let's check, is this toweling? This is side by side. This is no gaps, okay? And there don't seem to be any overlaps. Okay, so I put a tick on everything. So what do you think this is? This is toweling, okay? In case you forgot how to spell, toweling is like this, T-I-L-I-N-G. Comes from the word floor tiles. Yeah, and we have one last one we need to do. We have, what's this one? A bunch of, do you guys know what this is? This is called a pentagon, okay? This is made out of pentagons. Let me write that down. Pentagons. It has how many sides? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. Now we need to check. Are they side by side? Okay, they are kind of side by side. Are there any gaps? Okay, hello Daniel. Appreciate the heart shapes. Okay, no gaps. I see one gap over here. Not so good already. Now, see, no overlaps. I see an overlap. How disappointing. Look over here. Overlaps. This is another cross. Now, there's two crosses here. What does it mean? It means this is not toweling. This is not very good. Okay, good job, Daniel. Very good. 5 sides. Yeah, this is not toweling. So again, to check whether something is toweling, we need to check out the lips side by side. No gaps, no overlaps. Now, you guys can also draw toweling patterns. Okay, on your worksheet, I will have 3 shapes for you to draw. Now, I realize that these shapes are actually pretty hard to draw. So don't worry, teacher will draw with you. Okay, so I will go down one by one. You can choose your favorite one. I will name them A, B, C. Can you vote which one you want me to do? Type in the chat. You want me to do A, B, or C to draw the toweling patterns? Okay, vote. Choose one in the chat. Okay, I'll give you guys 1 minute. Then I will draw the toweling for one of these favorite shapes. Okay, Daniel, which one you want? Okay, Daniel wants C. Okay, Candice also wants C. Okay, okay. Any more? Any more? Maggie wants A. I'll give you 30 more seconds. Let's see, if I have time, I'll do both, okay? Now, let me start off with C first. I will see if anyone else wants me to do any other shapes, okay? Firstly, what shape is this? This is, how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 sides. This is called a hexagon. Okay, let me write down. Hexagon. Okay, let me try to draw. Let me try to draw without using the picture that I already have. So let me firstly draw. Oh, let me draw smaller. Before Isabella. Okay, looks like I have to draw every single shape. Look over here. To make toweling, I need to make sure they're side by side, right? And no gaps. So which means the sides need to stick for the 2 hexagons. Draw like this. Oopsie. We draw this one. Oh my god. Actually, toweling requires a lot of skills. But teacher also don't do it well. Okay. All right, I think I'm doing it. Even though the shapes don't look very pretty, but I think this one looks a bit like toweling, right? Okay, does anyone remember or know where can you find these shapes? Let me give you a hint. This is a bee. That's right. We can actually find this in nature. This is a beehive. A beehive has home. Yeah, like honey. Good job. The beehive looks like this, right? Isn't it amazing? The bees know how to make such interesting shapes like this, right? They know what's a hexagon. So smart. Okay, so that's the first toweling pattern that I'm doing. The next one I'll do is A. What's this? This is a plus sign, right? Addition. I'll use a red pen for this. So let me draw the first one. Okay, now this one's a bit tricky, yeah? I need to move one below. I need to try to find more plus signs no matter where I go, like this. Okay, and I will go for every corner that I find over here. More plus signs. Then I see, oh, another plus sign. Well, I really love tessellation because it can give you many, many beautiful shapes like this. So I can keep drawing upwards like this. Wow. You see, this is called toweling. All my shapes are side by side and no gaps. Okay, this is actually pretty. If you have time, you can use color pencil to color your shapes also. Use different colors to make many, many beautiful shapes. Can use pink. I can use what other color? I can use purple. Okay, I really like these colors. Okay, please try it at home, okay? I think the plus sign, this is the hardest part. I'll give it a 5 stars, okay? If you can think of any other shapes to do toweling with, go ahead. You can do it yourself. Now, the next one, I won't forget for Isabella. This is for you. What shape is this? To be honest, I have no idea. I don't think there's a name for this. But you can do toweling with this. Let me show you. And in fact, this is the most interesting one. I think there are 2 different ways you can towel with. 2 ways. Let me draw the first way. This one. Looks a bit like an arrow. I can do it very simple. I can just put it side by side like this. And I can go on forever. I can also even put below like this. You see? This one works, right? This one is the easiest way to draw. Now what's the second one? The second one, I can actually flip the shape, right? Over here. Let me draw this one. Now, if I flip it and make the arrow point the other side, look at this. See, these are opposite sides. Do you think can work? Let's take a look. Oh my god, I think it works. Let's draw the other side over here. Wow, oh my god, I can repeat it forever like this. Right, I can even draw the other side. Oh my god, this looks a bit ugly. And you see, I can repeat it forever. Can you believe it? One single shape can be made into toweling for so many different things, right? Okay, that's why I love math. Math is kind of cool. Now, I see that it's 6 o'clock already. Let me wrap it up. I have some more questions for you. Now, look at this. Oops. Looks like I have a bit of spoilers. Where can you find toweling patterns outside? You can find it at your home. This is a bedroom floor. This is my bedroom floor, kind of dirty. But you can see what are the shapes over here. I have a big rectangle over here. And it's repeated so many times. Rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. Right? Toweling is actually very useful. It makes sure that our floor is very strong. Okay? No holes. So we won't step through the floor and fall to the floor below. Right? And we also have a swimming pool floor. This is made of very, very tiny squares like this. Okay, what is it for? This is to make sure that the floor is very strong as well. Okay. Yeah, that's right, the floor. You can also find it in the shopping mall. So I think shopping mall has very interesting toweling patterns. You can take a picture next time when you go out with your daddy and mommy. Okay, and then why are towelings useful? Someone already said we have a, what's this called? A beehive, right? The bees in the nature knows how to build houses like this, right? This way, if you build the beehive this way, it makes the beehive really, really strong. So the enemies cannot destroy the beehive easily. And they also keep their babies inside one of these, right? These little holes, they keep their babies over there. So little worms like this. Okay, and also, what's this? This is a roof. Right? Some of you might live in houses like this. The roofs are also used by towelings. Right? These are called roof tiles. And of course, roof tiles is to make sure that your roof don't have any holes. if you have holes, what will happen? The rain will fall while you're sleeping. Then you get woken up by the rain. Cannot fall asleep. Right? That's not good. So some reasons tilings are useful is to protect you. Right? Protect you from the rain. All right, very good job. Now you can think of other reasons why tiling are useful. But I think most of the reason is to make things very strong, right? And to protect you. Or to make things pretty. Right? Just like what we did earlier, to draw. Right? A lot of artists uses tiling also. All right, and then we will come to the end of today's lesson. What did we learn today? We learn what is a regular triangle. Regular triangle must be what? Same sides, same corners. Okay, and I also know how to use regular triangles to make different shapes. Okay, by that I mean you can find regular triangles in bigger pictures. Okay, like a parallelogram. That's another shape we learned today. This one, we can find many triangles like this. And also, we know how to do proper tiling. Tiling must be side by side, no gaps, and no overlaps. Now, in your homework today, make sure you can draw tiling patterns by yourself. Okay, you can give it a try. I think it will be really, really fun. You can even come up with different shapes that you can do with. You can start with a triangle if you want. Okay, and you can keep drawing, keep drawing, keep drawing, keep drawing. Remember, tiling is fun because it never ends. Right, just like how math should be. Very fun and it never ends. Okay, and that will be all for today's lesson. Hope you had fun today, and I will see you for next week's live stream. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Bye bye, Candice. Bye bye, Isabella. Bye bye, Sophia. Bye bye, Daniel. Thank you for interacting with me. Yay! Thank you. Bye bye. Bye, Candice. No problem. Let me draw more tiling patterns. Oh, he ended. Bye, Natalie. Bye-bye.